Let me tell you something. When a woman lets you touch this, it ain't just a physical thing, all right? Don't get it twisted. That right there. That's a signal. It's her way of saying, I trust you. I feel safe with you. I see you. And listen, she don't just give that to everybody. Nah, it's earned. It don't come from flashy moves, from sweet talk, from trying to impress her with your muscles or your wallet. None of that. See, a lot of men think, oh, she hesitating, I gotta push. I gotta show her who's boss. Man, let me tell you, that's the fastest way to screw it up. Because she's not testing you like a game show. She's feeling your energy. She's checking your presence. She's watching how calm you are, how steady you are, how you carry yourself when nothing's on the line. And if you're nervous, if you're fidgety, if you're rushing the moment, she feels it. She feels that tension. And that right there, that kills trust. But when you show up grounded, calm, steady, patient, now you're speaking her language. You're telling her without saying a word, I got this. I'm not going to hurt you. You can relax. And let me tell you something else. Women replay this. They don't replay words, they replay feelings. Later, when she's in bed, scrolling her phone, staring at the ceiling, she ain't thinking about the hug itself. She's thinking about how safe she felt with you, how your presence let her down, how she could just be herself without pretending. And that, my friend, is magnetic. That is the difference between a moment that's gone in 2 seconds and a moment that sticks in her mind all night long. You feel me? That trust, that comfort, it's more powerful than anything you could say, more lasting than any flashy gesture. And that's why when she gives you that, she's already opening herself to you in a way most men don't even notice. See, here's the thing, most guys don't get closeness, real closeness, don't come from pushing or forcing it. Nah, it comes from her watching you, studying you, feeling your energy without you even knowing it. She's looking at how you handle yourself when things ain't moving fast, when nothing's happening, when it's just you two sitting there. Are you calm? Are you steady? Are you confident without trying too hard? Because that's what she's really checking. Most men think, I gotta say something. I gotta do something. I gotta make her like me right now. Man, that right there is desperation. And women, they can smell desperation a mile away. But patience is magnetic. When you're patient, when you let things unfold naturally, she starts thinking, he's not rushing. He's comfortable here. He's not trying to prove himself. And when she notices that, that's when she starts letting her guard down, little by little. Confidence plays the same game. Not the, look at me, I'm all that kind of confidence, but the quiet kind. The kind that sits back, doesn't overact, doesn't demand attention, doesn't need validation. That's the kind of confidence that makes her feel safe enough to connect, safe enough to trust, safe enough to invest herself emotionally. And here's the kicker. The moment she starts trusting you like that, the moment she starts letting herself feel connected without fear, that's when real intimacy starts forming. It ain't about physical closeness. It ain't about rushing to get somewhere. It's about the energy you bring and the patience you show. And let me tell you something, man, that's why most guys fail. They see a pause, they see hesitation, they see silence, and they panic. They start talking too much, rushing too fast, forcing too hard. That right there, that breaks the vibe. That kills the energy, that makes her pull back. But when you stay grounded, patient, confident, man, that's how closeness grows naturally. And when it grows naturally, it sticks. It doesn't fade. It doesn't leave her questioning. It lingers. And that's what most men don't even know they're missing. Now let me tell you something. A lot of guys think they gotta be loud, they gotta be flashy, They got to make a big move to impress a woman. Man, let me break it to you straight. None of that matters if your energy ain't right. See, what really sticks, what really matters is how you show up. Your steadiness, your calm presence, your respect, that's more powerful than any touch, any compliment, any fancy move you could pull off. When you're steady, she notices it. She feels it. You don't have to say a word. You don't have to overcompensate with gestures or try to prove something. You just be yourself, calm, grounded, consistent. And when you do that, it speaks louder than words. It tells her, I'm safe. I'm reliable. I got this. You can trust me. That's the language women understand, the unspoken kind, and respect. Man, don't even get me started. Respect is huge. You respect her space. You respect her boundaries. You respect her mind and her emotions. You're not rushing her. You're not forcing her. You're not trying to get her to feel a certain way. That right there, that is magnetic. Because most men, they don't respect, they push, they grab, they try to control, and women feel it immediately. But when you bring steadiness, calm energy, and respect into the moment, she relaxes into it. She feels safe. She feels comfortable. And that comfort, that's what makes her start thinking about you later. Not just tonight, not just in the moment, but all night, long after you're gone. That's the difference between a guy who's temporary excitement and a man who leaves a lasting impression. That's the power of showing up, right? And that, my friend, is what women never forget. Now listen, here's something most men completely miss. When a woman lets you get close physically, it ain't just about the touch. That right there. That's a doorway. It's a doorway into her trust, into her feelings, into something deeper than what you can see. And most men, they walk through that door like they just won the lottery. They start chasing, begging for approval, trying to make it bigger, trying to push it further. Man, that right there will destroy everything you just earned. See, she's not just handing you her body, she's handing you a piece of her comfort, a piece of her vulnerability. And the second you recognize that, the second you match it with respect, patience, and steadiness, that's when real connection starts. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to perform. You just have to be the man who can hold that space without messing it up. Because let me tell you something, women notice energy before they notice anything else. If your energy is chaotic, needy, or rushed, she feels it immediately. But if your energy is grounded, confident, calm, she relaxes even more. She starts thinking, man, he's different. He's steady. I feel safe. And once she feels safe, now the emotional door swings wide open. She's thinking about you. She's replaying that moment. She's imagining being with you in ways words don't even capture. And that's the secret most guys don't get. Physical access isn't a prize. It's a test of your presence. It's a measure of whether you can respect her, honor her, and rise to the moment. When you understand that, when you act like that, you don't chase approval anymore. You don't panic. You don't overthink. You just let the connection grow naturally. And let me tell you, that's when she's already yours in ways most men never even realize. Now, here's the thing most men never understand. Once she's given you her trust, once she's let you into her comfort zone, that right there is golden. That is more valuable than anything you can buy, anything you can say, anything you think you need to prove. Because that trust, that comfort, she don't hand that out lightly. And the moment she gives it to you, the moment she lets you in, it ain't about rushing. It ain't about forcing it. It's about how you show up after that moment. See, most guys mess it up by overreacting. They get excited, they push, they try too hard, and they scare her away. Nah, you don't do that. You stay steady. You stay calm. You match her energy. You respect the space she gave you. You honor it. That's what builds the real foundation. That's what makes a woman keep thinking about you long after the night is over. That's what makes her feel safe investing more of herself in you, because she knows you're not going to break her trust. You're not going to rush her. You're not going to let your ego ruin what she started feeling. And let me tell you this: patience, presence, and respect, that's the secret most men overlook. You think it's all about the chase, all about the move, all about showing off. Nah, the real power is matching her trust with your own steadiness. When you do that, when you consistently show her that you can be counted on, that's when the relationship grows naturally. No forcing, no overthinking, no begging. She's already thinking about you. She's already feeling connected. And all you got to do is keep showing up the right way. Because the truth is, a woman doesn't just remember how you touched her. She remembers how you made her feel. And when you honor that, when you respond with patience, presence, and respect, that connection deepens all on its own. That, my friend, is how she becomes yours, naturally, without you ever having to chase it.